All right, just so everybody knows, we are recording today. So it just started, and so we figured out how to get it done. See, we have many people that have joined us. I'm really happy about that. For summer, that's pretty darn good, 44, so to speak. All right, well, welcome. Shall we get started? Natalie, are you ready? Okay, you're muted, girl.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to start today. We've got some games for you. We've got some announcements and all, and then I have an update. And so we're going to start first with a game, but the game this time is going to be played throughout the meet and greet portion of our time together. And so the way it's going to work, the game is called Words in Words. You will have 30 seconds to come up with as many words as you can using the letters in the word you are given. Everybody obviously will be given the same word. You do not have to use all the words. You do not have to use all the letters in the original word. It's, you can use parts of it. We will be stretching the game out through to the presentation and keeping track on who had the most words. And of course, the winner, Jennifer, will send you a small prize to your home. So, first word, please. The word is games. Clock starts now. How many words can you make using letters in the word games? We should sing do, 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 do. Keep working it. Keep working it. How many seconds, Jen?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, everybody stop.
Time.
All right, so I'm going to push it to Natalie. Who came up with the most words? We need to, how are we going to have them respond?
So I think that we should start with, did anybody come up with 10 words or more? And maybe go from there?
Are they going to respond by using the reaction bar or what?
I would like them to use the chat.
Hey, everyone find your chat. Throw in there if you had 10 or more. Okay, Jamie had 10 or more.
Anybody else have 10 or more besides Jamie?
Ten real words?
10 real words, please.
If we're going on the honor system.
Yeah, we sure are.
All right.
So let's
Oh, Candy got 11.
I couldn't
Candy
type it
did?
in there.
Samurai, Lord, Yard, Mom, God, Paddle. Lucila got 7. So Candy, you have 11?
Yes.
Anyone
did
have
you-
more than 11? Oh, Jamie. Okay, Jamie had 12. Do I hear 13? All right. That for the word games, it looks like Jamie is the top. with
It looks
12.
like Jamie. Yep, Jamie had 12. All right, good job, guys.
You want to have her read her words? What words did she come up with?
She actually put them in. Game,
Oh, okay.
mag, seam, see, sag. What is that? Mages? I don't know. Same.
Mage and mages.
Age.
Mage.
Mage.
All right.
Bill, I was going to ask the same question, but I wasn't going to go there. Okay, let's move on. We're going to move on. So Jamie got 1. All right. Wow. We're going to talk about the WOWs today. For those of you who are new to Saracoso, WOW is a program that allows others to recognize the good service that they receive from our classified employees. These wows come from students, community members, faculty, administrators, and their peers. And after our announcements, we will be mailing out a certificate. And we also we recognize people at our meet and greets. So before we ended up online, we started visiting people at their workstations, and I was trying to come up to the different locations, which unfortunately didn't happen. And so here we are. So this is how we're handling it today. So today's wow, the wows go to Chris Shores. Chris is a custodian at the Ridgecrest campus. Katie Bachman says, amazing employee. Outreach is so lucky to have your support. You're always here to help. Thank you. Way to go, Chris. Can we give him a nice round of applause? All right. Okay, the next one, please. It goes to Connie Shropshire, also custodian at the Ridgecrest campus. Connie received 2 wows from Outreach Director Katie. I think Outreach has been very busy and is very appreciative of what our custodians are doing. Katie says she goes above and beyond all the time for our office. She's been a huge help with assisting Hunger Free. Thank you, Katie, or thank you, Connie. All right, so let's give Connie a round of applause, please. All right, and our last wow for today goes to Kim Carrasco. Kim, Katie gave both Connie and Kim the following wow. I would like to submit a wow for Connie Shropshire and Kim Carrasco. They did an amazing job restocking our food pantry after we received generous donations from the Salvation Army. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you for exemplary service on behalf of the students and staff at Saracoso. All right. Very good, thank you, and congratulations to everyone. All right, here we go. Next word. Remember, you have 30 seconds to come up with as many words, and go. The word is satisfaction. How many words in satisfaction can you make? Clock is ticking.
20 seconds. And 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, it's a stop. Okay, here we go. How many people had 10 or more words in the word satisfaction? Looking at the chats.
Not me this time.
So we have Aaron Stevens. Aaron, how many did you get?
How many? Yeah, how many, Aaron?
Sorry, let me count them again. One,
And was it while you were holding the baby too?
I threw him on the bed. He's right next to me. All right. There we go.
All right.
Short and sweet.
12.
12?
Wait, 10, I thought.
I
11.
said 10 or more.
That's 11, yeah.
Good for you, 11. Anybody has more? Oh, Jessica Kroll has 15. Well, let's see him, Jessica. You go. Let me see him. Here we go. How fast can Jessica type?
15, wow.
Well, we will confirm 15. Anybody think they can beat Jessica? I am seeing none. So we'll confirm with Jessica, but it looks to me like Jessica won that round.
All right, good job, Jessica.
Okay.
Nice, Jessica.
Moving
You won't be
on.
reading those, but you know.
So we have welcome to the team for new employees. We have 2 new classified employees to welcome to Saracoso. Sheila Bailey. Sheila is the new lab technician 1 in science. Sheila came from a very small community about 2 hours south of Kansas City, Kansas. Her husband, Jeremy, works in the aerospace industry in Mojave. She holds a bachelor's degree in chemistry from William Jewell College in Liberty, Missouri, and a graduate certificate in science and technical management from the University of Kansas. We welcome Sheila. Welcome to Saracoso. And the next new employee that we have is Alex Flores. Alex is the new alternative media specialist for access programs at the Ridgecrest campus. And you must know, Alex, if you're on here, that boy, we've searched and searched high and low to find the right person for this. I'm so glad that you are being onboarded. He is native to California, coming from the Bakersfield area, and grew up in Kern County. Alex attended both Humboldt State and Robert Gordon University, and recently earned his BA in journalism in the spring of 2019. Welcome to Alex. All right, so with that, we're going to do one more word. Here we go. You ready for the 3rd word? And the 3rd word, you have 30 seconds, is education. Here we go. 30 seconds. We need to have music next time, guys.
I know. 10 seconds. If you're lucky, my dogs might bark.
Dina wants to know if there's an app.
2, 1, and stop.
Okay. Dina, we're not that sophisticated, okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. How many have 10 or more words that they've created from the keyword education? 10 or more. Kevin King has 10. Anybody have 11?
Or more than 11?
Okay, Kevin, put them in there.
So Dina, this is Natalie's excellent abilities to get this into her slideshow here.
All right. Kevin, we're not seeing your words, but that's okay.
We'll
Oh, there they are.
check.
On in tone 10. You got 4 more. All right. All right.
All right, great.
Amber wants to know if she gets brownie points from her boss for having Nat on the list. I'll try and work that out for you, Amber. Okay. We have, moving along, administrator recognition, the administrator of the month. Every month, Kern Community College District, the Management Association, recognizes the outstanding leadership of one of the administrators across the district. In June 2020, John Daly, now retired the Director of Maintenance and Operations, and Kevin King, our Safety and Security Program Manager, were recognized for their tireless leadership in the fields of risk management, public safety, and M&O that kept our plants, facilities, and campuses safe and operational in midst of physical closures. So congratulations to John and Kevin. This is a very, very well-deserved recognition. So can we give him a round of applause, please? And don't think John's on. He's probably out hiking, but there you have it. Way to go. Really appreciate it. See if you can win this one, Kevin, since you won the last one. All right. Words and words. Okay. Last and final round of words. You have 30 seconds to come up with as many that you can. And the final word is achievement. Go. How many words we can use in achievement?
20 seconds. Love these pictures from our last meet and greets. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Okay, so how many, let's start with 8. This is a hard one. How many got 8 or more words? Lucila, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Erin, how many did you get? Anybody
I
get
got
10?
11.
You got 11?
Yes.
Andy got 11. Anybody more than 11? Erin got 11. Anybody got 12? Oh, 15, but I'm not playing, just showing off. I got 3, but one of them is vehement.
Oh, Erica
Wow,
got 14.
a lot of points. Erica got 14. and she's got a toddler and a baby running around her ankles. Got it. All right, so Jamie, 15. Jamie, can I get you to share your 15 with us? Woo us. Because that will be second time. You're playing, come on.
Erica was right there too. Did you see Erica got 14?
Yeah. So Jamie, are you deferring to Erica's 14? All right. 7 new messages. Holy cow. Let someone else win. Okay. All
I
right.
got it. I got it down. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Very nice. Good job, you guys. Lots of fun. All right, moving to employee milestones. Not to say the picture doesn't show a little aggression. No wonder our safety and security guy went to Porterville College, Jennifer. Poor Todd. Okay, we're going to go to promotions first. Sylvia Sotomayor. Congratulations to you, Sylvia. She has been promoted from web content editor to web developer, a position many of you will remember, which was vacated by Justin Witt. Sylvia has been with Saracoso since 2011. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Sylvia. All right. And then we have a few people who have received permanent status. First, Brandy Lance, Child Development Center Assistant in California City. On May 1st, 2020, Brandy received her permanent status with Saracoso Community College. Congratulations. And the second person who received permanent status is Kimberly Carrasco. Kimberly, congratulations. She's the department assistant too in outreach, assisting Katie Bachman in the outreach office. And I just want to say, in the classified world, getting your permanent status like this is just as similar to our faculty who reach tenure. So this is a great big milestone for you. So congratulations to both of you. It's very nice. Let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, so we have one more game for you. we have Name That Logo. So we're going to show you 12 logos. You have 1 minute to name as many of these logos as you can. Now keep in mind, very few people can name all 12. You might want to have a piece of paper and pencil for this one. So any questions? Any questions on how this is going to be? And also, I wouldn't Google. That could be cheating. Here we go. Okay, please reveal the logos. There they are.
And I've started the clock.
1 minute. All right, we're getting down there.
We're about 30 seconds. A quick minute. Now we're down to 20 seconds. $25 logos. Let's see who can get the most. Now we're down to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time's up.
Very good. So how we're going to reveal these is, Nat, you're going to bring up the answers?
Do you want to see who thinks they got all 12 first?
Okay, well, Lucila's put down in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, Starbucks, Malibu, Atari, Google, CBS, YouTube, Apple, Motorola, CBS, Pepsi. Oh, you have CBS twice. Pepsi, Target, Gucci, Beats, Adidas, and PayPal.
Ah, okay. How did you get? How do you get 19 out of that? There's only 12, right?
There's 25 now.
25. Okay, okay. Somebody, oh, Kevin says he has all 23.
Dang, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, put them up, Kevin. We're gonna wait for you. You're missing 2.
Which, yeah. Which
So
two?
can I just say what they are?
Yeah, I can.
So you got, I'll go across the top and work my way down. It's Starbucks, Malibu, Atari, Google, CBS. I don't know what the U is. Then you got Kodak, Bic, Dre Beats, or Beats by Dre, YouTube. I don't know what the A is. Then you got BP, Petroleum, Adidas, PayPal, Quicksilver, Rolex, Fruit of the Loom, Target, Apple, Mitsubishi, Motorola. Oh, what's the Penguin? ABC, Pepsi, and Chanel. So I missed 3. I don't know what the Penguin is.
The Penguin. So the Penguin is Linux.
So I missed 3. I don't have the U, the A, and the Penguin.
Okay, the A is Adobe, and the U is Unilever.
There we
And
go.
who would know that?
I was
Good
thinking
job, Kevin.
probably some of our IT guys would.
Got it. Okay, well, Kevin, you're the winner. Chicken dinner.
All right, great job.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Okay, now before we go into this one, I have to say that, Jill, this is probably your last meet and greet. So I've spent 10 years trying to keep you out of the news. Bad press, right? And just as you go out, what happens? We catch you at baseball games, and now you're in the headlines. Can you see that?
Oh, you are so funny. You are so funny.
I was almost there. I was almost there.
Almost. Yes. That would be a bad scene to be in a Chicago Cubs as a Red Sox fan.
It's actually really great, Amber. Thank you for being able to take care of that.
Yeah, you need to send that one to me. We'll get a lot of, we'll get a lot of mileage out of that. All right. Well, good
Where
morning.
Jill is? Can they see where, can they pick you out in the crowd?
Does anybody not see it? You took a picture of me and threw a Cubs hat on. OMG. Right down the right-hand corner.
At least it wasn't the Yankees.
That,
So-
You are kind of giving them the finger, just saying.
no. Oh, no. That was a good one. That is a good one.
I'm not fired, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Onward and upward. So, welcome, Chancellor Burke. I'm glad that you signed on to join us today. So, good morning. Just as we did with Coffee for the Prez, if you have questions while I am providing you my update, please write them in the chat box. Jennifer will be monitoring this, and when I conclude, she'll provide me with questions you have submitted. I'm going to cover 4 major topics today that I think is on everyone's minds, and they are as follows. The COVID-19 update regarding protocols for safe campus reopening and the direction for fall 2020. Our athletic associations update, budget news, facilities update, fall 2020 enrollment, as bad as it might look, and the presidential search. So I'm going to start with the COVID-19 safe campus reopening protocols. You're going to go to the end? COVID-19 response team, which consists of the same members that was the earthquake response team last summer, who are your vice presidents, Natalie, our PIO officer, Risa Hess, the human resources manager, Mike Campbell, director of IT, and Cody Paxis, M&O director, and Kevin King, safety and security manager. We have drafted and revised our safe college reopening protocols based upon the following state and federal guidelines. The report, hang on just a minute, please. All right. The report, the protocols that came from the state and federal guidelines that we used was the report of the Safe Campus Reopening Work Group submitted to the California Community College Chancellor on June 25th. The guidance, if someone could mute themselves, thank you. The guidance on preparing workplace for COVID-19 by Cal OSHA, considerations for institutions of higher education by the Centers for Disease Control, California Department of Public Health Higher Ed guidance on COVID-19, the American College Health Association guidelines regarding considerations for reopening institutions of higher ed in COVID-19 era, California Office of Emergency Services, we also call them Cal OES. Many of us are familiar with them because they were around during the earthquake issues as well, their guidance, and the Governor of California's Road to Resilience, the 4-phase approach to recovery, and most recently, the Statewide Association of Community Colleges, also known as SWAC now, who will be representing Kern Community College District if there should be any legal issues related to COVID-19. So between the guidance, all of that guidance, and the guidance from Cal OES, who determined that higher education will be included in stage 3 of the modified governor's stay-at-home order, and having SWAC confirm that as well, having the consensus of the faculty, the decision to continue to offer education either online, hybrid, or with the exceptions of the few essential programs such as allied health, welding, and some biology labs was made. This decision also created a domino effect regarding how the rest of us would continue to work remotely in some way, shape, or fashion. This said, protocols will be coming out and they will be very clear. There will be an expectation that anyone, students and employees alike, will be expected to report that they are free of symptoms prior to entering the building. We're working out how that's going to be done. We're expecting it will be an online application or questionnaire. then everyone must wear a mask and social distance when in classrooms and public areas. If employees are in their workspace alone, they may remove their mask, but also periodic hand washing is encouraged while you're on campus. Supervisors are scheduling employees so that there will be minimal overlap of staff in offices on days that some may need to come in for necessary purposes. This will be a coordinated effort. These protocols and others are being discussed as workplace conditions with CCA and CSCA as appropriate. The last thing I will say is that our M&O director, Cody, has assured us that we have adjusted our airflow in the buildings according to the guidelines. So there is maximum outside air flowing versus recycling air inside the buildings, and that the filters in our HVAC systems are at hospital grade. Our guidelines spell out cleaning of offices, bathrooms, classrooms, numbers that can be where in the different areas and the like. I could go on and read that whole document to you. However, for the sake of time, I'm going to ask that you look through the document once it is posted, as most information will be there that would answer your questions on this topic. It will be posted. Look for an announcement within the next 2 to 3 weeks. That will be ready for prime time, as they say, and it will also have been crosswalked between the SWAC forms that we need to use as well. CCCAA athletic competitions were announced a week earlier than they thought, as it became very apparent, again, statewide, we are not approaching stage 3 in the governor's road to reopening. Rather, many people were going back to 1. Therefore, all sports competitions will be happening in the spring, beginning in January. They'll be having a 70% season with about a 1-week overlap between the two. This comes with even more stringent protocols in regarding to sanitizing, mask wearing, social distancing, and the intercollegiate athletic training courses that were provided, the actual guidance from the athletic trainers will be what they will be also following. The CCCAA COVID-19 response work group, in which our own athletic director, John McHenry, will be participating on, will be meeting in the fall to monitor the situation as spring courses are being built and to ensure that their best laid plans can happen. And what I'm getting at here is who knows what next spring is going to bring. And so with the decision to do a contingency plan with athletics will come a further look to make sure that even that can happen. So that's what we've got going on there. One thing I didn't put in here was also we have the childcare. Our childcare center is open, and it is being ran by another set of protocols that were even more stringent as well. So Jessica can tell you how difficult that can be. So let's move on to another fun topic, the governor's budget. So I'm not going to reflect on actual money figures. Rather, the change in directions and what you should expect. In June, the legislators passed a revised budget, which the governor signed, that is based on deferments versus the cutting into the community college student-centered funding formula, base funding, and various categorical programs and services. What this means is the state will not be paying us what is owed to the colleges in certain months. Instead, the colleges will receive what we could refer to as an IOU for what is owed. This is leaving the colleges to rely on their reserves or by borrowing the money themselves. This is a very simplified explanation, and I'm going to restate that comment. This is leaving our districts and college reserves to be relied upon, or borrowing the money themselves, okay? In July, Current Community College District took the tentative budget to the Board of Trustees, in which all of us brought in balanced budgets. After the board accepted the tentative budget, the college and districts were asked to go back through an exercise and bring to the board finance committee budget that would reflect further reductions, one of a 2%, or excuse me, a 5% and a 10%. You will remember this is a similar exercise that we had to do last year. However, instead of each college trying to get to the 5 and 10% level individually, Chancellor Burke is going to take a different approach and look at it as a district level exercise versus having the college starting to share pens and pencils again. So stay tuned as he will be setting the direction and communicating out. This type of work, though, has already begun in that all employee groups, management, faculty, and classified, their step and columns have been frozen at the 1920 level. The faculty's district comparison formula has been frozen. The health and welfare caps are frozen as well. These actions have been taken in agreement with CCA and due to CSCA's declared negotiations impasse with the agreement to revisit the action in October. This is after the governor revisits the budget in August to consider any new income that may have come in, and after we have taken our adopted budgets to the Board of Trustees in September. As you all must realize, this is not a one-year problem, as it will take the state a few years to recover and then begin to repay the deferrals. If there is a silver lining, Chancellor Burke believes that with the tightening of our belts, Kern Community College District has enough in our reserves, given our conservative actions, to backfill this deficit that we anticipate. So let's go to the facilities update. So even though we're continuing to work remotely, progress on facilities has continued. The Learning Resource Center is complete. I actually get to give you good news. The main building earthquake repairs on the walls and ceilings and the hallway flooring is expected to be done by the first week in August on time, as well as the welding work being done above the student center. There will still be some outstanding items to be attended to, but if we were returning, these items would not stop us from coming back. The art building HVAC is completed as well. I thought I'd throw that in there because that's been like the bane of my existence, is the art building. So that is, now the HVAC is completed. So you get the faculty that teach there don't have to scream over the actual HVAC that was put in the original building. So these are the big ticket items for today. So when we last visited, summer and fall enrollments were still down. However, and I didn't look this up where our summer enrollment, but it did increase from the last time that we visited. So in fact, I wrote myself a question, where did summer land? So I apologize for not having that. Corey's on here, he might put that in the chat room. But that said, just hot off the press yesterday, fall enrollment is still showing a 25.3% decrease from this time last year. Good news is that's 3% less than what it was the week before. And also we have students that could have been waiting to see what we're going to be doing. And now that that's announced, hopefully we'll start seeing enrollment to be picked up. Additionally, we still have the inmates at our prisons needing to be enrolled. And of course, the question about dual enrollment, they're not registered yet. And Corey says we're up 5.8% in the summer on Census Day over last year. So yay, way to go outreach, way to go counseling. That's great news. Okay. So outreach does continue to provide virtual events for parents and potential students to entice enrollments. And so we're seeing increases in our enrollment from week to week. In fact, I think they have an event of some kind that starts at the top of this hour. So the next topic, when's the new president going to be announced? I hope all of you participate this afternoon and evening in listening to the 3 candidates' presidential forums. You received an email this morning from Risa Hess telling you kind given you the Zoom links and the link for responses. So they are also listed on the front page, and the first one begins at 4 o'clock. And I think you also got something from Natalie Durrell. I mean, we're doing our best to get the word out so people know that there is a place for them to participate in the process. You will have the opportunity to write feedback on each candidate and send into the address provided. That's also on the emails. Your feedback will be considered by Chancellor Burke in making the final decision. This is very important. So again, I hope to see a large contingency for all three. I am actively working until the end of July. I am taking most of August off as vacation hours. So with my last day of employment will be August 26th. During that vacation time and until a new president is appointed and onboarded, Dr. Marvin will be acting president in my absence. So at this point, I'll ask, I do have a few other words to make, but are there any questions, Jennifer?
I do not see any at this time, but maybe we can give people just a minute to type something in if they want to ask.
Okay. Well, seeing none. So as Natalie and them have pointed out, baseball has started. That means I've got to get to vacation time. I can't sit in front of a TV without and get paid at the same time, right? Therefore, in closing the last meet and greet in our time together, you must know that how much I've enjoyed being your president. This is a very special community college, and I will miss you all. To this end, I'm going to end my portion of this by saying what I've always written in the last 3 years: be kind. Just be kind to yourself, to the students, and each other, especially during this time of upheaval. There's nothing more you can do for each other that will reflect to our students. So I just really enjoyed our time together, and this last 31 years has been remarkable. So thank you. And Jennifer, back to you.
You want me to follow that up?
Yep, it's back to you.
Yes. Thank you, Jill.
You bet.
Everyone will miss you. Absolutely.
Thank all of you for coming in.
Hey, Jennifer, can I say something?
Absolutely. Please, Chancellor.
I'd just like to say, Jill, a job well done. You've done a great job for the community college, for this district. And we will be forever grateful for all the work and effort you put in to make Syracuse a community college, one of the best colleges in the state. I wish you the best in your retirement. And hopefully my Giants will beat the Red Sox in the World Series sometime. But anyway, good luck. Take care. You did a great job. And thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Burke. And if we ever get to that point, we will get tickets to sit with each other.
Absolutely.
All right. So, Jennifer, shall we close down, and thank you everybody for your warm wishes. And so that way our group can get on to recruiting more students.
Thank you, Jill. We appreciate you leading us all these years. We love you.
Thank you.
We love you.